Okay, I think everything might be working. Oh god, I hope it's working. And now my internet is shitting brick. Oh god. Please be working, please be working. Oh, I can't even check my own friggin' stream. Oh, and my bot isn't up either. This day has sucked. And hello, Kiba. I'm sorry, but Daddy can't play with you right now. Sorry, buddy. Not now. Gosh, Firefox, why do you have to crap out on me when I'm trying to check if my stream works? Dang it. And Kiba, stop! Not now, no! Sorry, Kiba, but this has been an extremely frustrating afternoon. I don't even have anybody in the stream to actually tell me whether or not this crap is working. I've just spent the last hour trying to get my Elgato game catcher to actually show up in my friggin' OBS. Now I have to wait for Firefox to start up, which is going to take forever and a goddamn day. Because I keep way too many tabs open. Come on. Yes, and welcome back, Kiba. He was after my ears, of course. What else would he be after? Worst part about this is once I see that it actually is working, I'm not actually going to be well, it's going to be just a whole bunch of me staring at this menu screen while I'm trying to figure this out if it actually is working. Okay, it looks like it might actually be working fine now. Please be working fine now. Okay, on Beam it's working. And Twitch, please working too. Stupid delay. So hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII. Okay, yes, it is working on Twitch. Holy crap. So did some grinding, basically maxed out all of the characters' base rolls along with their main secondary like Ravager on Fang, Synergist on Lightning, and Medic on Saz. And now Saz is actually my best medic because he actually learned Karasa. Yes, that spell is just that handy because, well, it heals more if you're on low HP. So when you're in the crap, well, it's what you gotta use. Also, Saz has finally learned Protect and Shell. So, yeah, that's cool. Okay, I can actually play again. Which unfortunately means I can actually play again. I'm working on getting Sentinel for Saz. What is she? Oh, yeah, she's also working on Sentinel too, because that Sentinel is actually really important. And Fang actually hasn't finished up in Ravager because, well, Ravager is a giant pain in the butt to level up with. Fang, because of how much stuff she learns. And all the ones where you actually learn something it costs double on that tier. So, like, like right here, 42,000, 42,000. Most usually have only like one ability max. So she had to waste a lot more CP trying to max out Ravager. So let's actually continue onward and actually get this game done. Could do a whole bunch of side quests, but at the moment I'm too pissed off with how my afternoon is gone. I'm just saying, screw it, finish it, let's move on. Of course, I don't actually know how it sounds to everyone, too. For all I know, you guys can't hear crap, even though the game's my stuff is telling me it.
Our minds were made up.
What in the world are this sauce talking about there?
The way. That choice was the only thing we had left. Maybe we'd fall short. Maybe we'd never even come close.
I don't know why they think that the cavalry could actually attack Orphan. It's already been pretty firmly established that Ragnarok is the only thing that can hurt the stupid bastard. Don't know why they're also trusting the friggin' owl ship. It's almost like they're flying into a fallacy to get onto Cocoon. I don't know. Stuff's weird. Hi, Rain. You suddenly a live person, you? I guess technically you only turned to crystal, but it's like, the whole mechanics of that is looking really what? And understandable. I mean, not understandable. It's like, wait, I don't get how this works exactly.
It is time. The people await your address.
And so, we greet the new dawn.
And apparently now Reigns has no free will for some reason. And now he's really just a puppet of Bartandalus. I don't know. Like, he said the puppet has been restrung when he was talking about friggin' Reigns. I don't even know how long we've been on Cocoon. It'd be nice if they indicated that. Also, it looked like it was like during the day a second ago with Reigns. Now it looks like it's night. And apparently we're at a race for some reason. Also, I don't think that's how you snap. And suddenly we're here, and we've brought in our giant demon summonings. This will end well for everybody involved.
Close call. And the hero saves the day.
And yeah. No duh. And And why isn't anybody... Why were the editors just cheering? Why weren't they freaking out at the giant monster suddenly appearing on the field?
Hi there. Cut him off! Oh, I think we have a winner.
Now.
I mean, this scene is cool and all to see everybody with their summons fighting and all that stuff. That's cool and all. But the setup for it is just, we appeared and instantly everyone was summoned. Okay, and that was just a stupid line there. Anyway, it's just like the instantly knew they had to summon and immediately started fighting. But then I guess Barty's... And Vanille's just getting shot, apparently. Is there really a reason why she couldn't? And apparently it's day now, because Phoenix says so. Hey, Brand the Man. How you doing? I've been having a horrible day. And suddenly we're in the middle of a fight with lightning on her summon, and no one else is around with her, apparently. Oh, hopefully this will just kill it and we can move on. Okay, killed it.
Until next time.
Oh, I just spent the last hour trying to figure out how to get the friggin' stream to run because my Elgato would not work with OBS.
What's that sound?
Say again, Patrol, and speak clearly. The armies of Pulse, they're using...
Who is using these trans gates exactly? Is Bartandalus randomly opening up gates all over Pulse to hope we get monsters and all that? Because none of the Pulse Falsi have done anything to show they're coordinating at all with anybody else. And yes, like I said earlier, I'm kind of pissed off today, so I'm getting extra bitchy at what's going on. Because seriously, who's opening these gates and summoning up these monsters to fight people? The only one I can think of is Bartandalus, and why is he able to do that? I mean, supposedly he cannot move outside of his function, which is to keep Cocoon working. Okay, hey, Versace, and thank you. That's very nice to know. And not only that, this morning my keyboard wasn't working at all. I basically had to turn on the on-screen keyboard and use my mouse to type all day. Finally, it started working about like an hour ago. Hey, it's that dude who had all of like 2 or 3 lines. He's totally important. You act like I did any of this. So, yeah, they brought Reigns back for all of 2 seconds just to kill him off. Way to go, guys.
Damn idealism. Defeated blood and it howls for more.
That's nice and all, Rigdia, but this is a bit too late for some kind of moral to be thrown in here.
What's going on out there?
Outside of what seems to be the Final Fantasy XIII coda, fuck God. Seriously, that's like the coda of the entire Final Fantasy XIII trilogy, is that God sucks, kill him. And he mainly sucks because he's extremely poorly written, expressly so they can have that moral.
What'll happen to Cocoon?
It's all out war. Did we cause this by coming?
No, it's caused by bad writing, Hope.
Prediction. It's all coming true.
Well, his future stops right here. We're the ones who decide what happens next.
Let's get moving.
And it's gonna be stopped by us going exactly where he wants and probably end up fighting exactly what he wanted us to fight. And why did you change my party? My party was perfectly fine a second ago. Seriously, why? At this point, you should not be messing with my setup at all, game. Okay, pretty much have my stuff. Oh, wait. It's on the wrong one. There we go. I almost forgot to show this. This is our current gear setup. Fang's got Venus Gospel maxed out, along with the Warrior Wristband, the Speed Sash, and the Sprint Shoes. Mainly so that she can have random instant chain, so pretty much every attack she does has a chance of instantly chaining the opponent. Saw still has the same from before, except for his Altairs are maxed out. And Lightning has the maxed out Enkindler, and she also has the Energy Sash, which also gives her the random instant chain. Alright, moving on. And I have no idea where the hell we are. I mean, seriously, is this in Eden? Is that where we landed? And thank you for that, host, Viren Elf. And yes, this is the end game of Final Fantasy XIII. Oh no, looks like we have to go up and around in order to attempt to open that ball. And these guys really suck at actually attacking. Explosions, everything dies.
That's how it's done.
I am basically overpowered for what we're doing, and I don't care about that. Then we got the Lionheart. Don't remember what the hell that is. Lionheart, it's quick stagger, allows instant staggering of enemies near their stagger threshold. How nice. Don't think I ever used it, don't care. That is proper military tactics right there. Just spin in a circle. Eventually you'll run into something. Eva, what are you chewing on there? I don't even know what that is. Let's see, where's some... Trade you, Kiba. Traded him his peanut for whatever these weird paper strips he was chewing on were. I don't see any treasures around here, so moving on. Also, I am not having my camera on because, well, Actually, it might actually work.
Okay, I don't know about this.
Let's see. Oh, hey, it is working now.
Why?
It was also acting screwy.
What are you?
Nothing to it!
And apparently, the lightning picked up some kind of grenade somewhere.
Crazy.
Don't want to get left behind, do you? Just remember, don't drop the gizmo.
Bang! This thing?
I mean, if Vanille doesn't know what it is, how does Fang know what it is? Don't know why no one uses any of these things earlier. Or why we can't actually use them as a mechanic in combat, because they do look kind of cool. It's basically that gravity device that Lightning was using at the start, except in grenade form, for parry-dropping on the opponents.
You could have won me.
That's how they get around on Cocoon.
That's how light gets around.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm hype.
Right.
Everybody pose. Not gonna happen, especially not right now.
Ready for a fight?
Oh no, it's a whole bunch of regular soldiers. Whatever will we do besides kill them all? Seriously, these guys are so far out of their league, they don't even know it. I mean, Fang is hitting for 11,000 damage with a basic attack without any stagger up. Yeah, hi there. What the heck is that sound I hear right there? It's a court steward. Yes, we need to bring in the butlers to help us fight against the Lycée. They'll totally be the greatest guys. And the Sanctum Archangel, really? And dead. Oh no, it's Robo-Dogs. And they have more spikes than they did before. That totally means they're a threat now. Well, they can at least cast Bravery and Haste. That's at least something. And you guys are just being annoying. Just die already. About to say, stand up already, Fang. Seriously, the knockdown effect is what takes way too long to recover from. It almost takes like 2 or 3 turns. Well, especially with haste up. Yeah, their defenses were so good, weren't they?
Move! Through here! Station secure!
If you say so.
Cavalry, stand down! Eden's under our jurisdiction.
You do realize that the cavalry just killed your new Primarch, right? Does nobody care about Reigns? The game certainly doesn't seem to care about Reigns. Oh, now it's a Sanctum Seraph. Seriously, what is with the names for the SciComm units and all that crap? Oh no, this guy's guarding. Whatever will we do outside of beat the crap out of him? Doesn't even really stop the friggin' gauge from rising. And he's dead. Yeah, we could probably take out the targeting beacon so this thing does not stop using its friggin' missile attack. It's a bulwarker. How much HP this sucker at? 264,000. We've been killing bitches with over 2 million HP. What's this thing gonna do to us? Outside of being an annoying roadblock that does nothing but waste our time. And apparently we can't launch this one. I should also point out Fang's friggin' strength. She's at 2,180 strength. That is insane for this game. I mean, hell, her magic is still stronger than Saz and Lightning's. And magic is one of her dump stats. So yeah, Fang is kinda crazy with the maxed out taming pole. You don't know who is, Reigns? Reigns was that dude at the start of this whole thing who was riding this stupid race, and he was the boss before we got onto Pulse. He was apparently pulling all the stuffing out of his peanuts.
So the cavalry's here to,
They're here for Orphan. If it's close to the FFXIII, they're probably headed for the heart of the Sanctum.
Right. And if they destroy it, bad...
Why do you think they can destroy it?
So long, Cocoon.
None of them are Lassie. None of them have magic. None of them have anything that really would let them kill a friggin' FFXIII. Oh, hi, King Behemoth. Are you here to cause a major traffic accident? Ah, Behemoth King, you no longer stand a chance against me. Hell, just buffing up would probably be enough for me to take him down with just my Relentless Assault Gambit. Good practice for Deorganin? What the hell's a Deorganin? And everyone still stands so friggin' close together so the large enemies can always hit the entire friggin' party. Seriously, if you're gonna have AoE matter in and where your characters position themselves matter, give me some friggin' control over it. And I think we're fully buffed up. Try Disaster, let's kick his ass. And it's dead, because I killed it. Oh no, it's a bunch of fishy things. I feel so afraid. What are you talking about, Saz? These things are weak. Hell, we were killing these things before I did my grinding. And with almost ease, I should say. The only thing that was really hard about fighting the Orobon guys was the fact that they were usually paired with guys who quickly filled up the area with like 10 different little annoyances. And okay, so who are we de-organing then? I didn't realize that was on today's docket.
Just another battle.
And seriously, how do we know this is the right way to go exactly? Because Lord knows I don't know where we're really going. I don't even know where we are in relation to anywhere else we've been. Cocoon is a complete blank slate when you try to figure out exactly where everything is in relation to everything else. Seriously, we need a friggin' map of this place so we actually have some context for where we are. Hell, I don't think anybody has actually stated we're in friggin' Eden yet. We're just assuming we're in Eden. We just appeared out of nowhere at a friggin' racetrack, and apparently we think we're where we're supposed to be. Oh, you're talking about Kiba with this peanut. Makes a bit more sense, and yeah, he finished that up. So, Sentinel. Don't even know why I'm doing this when I'm never going to be using Hope. She finished Commando, so I guess Sentinel, why not? Okay, all leveled up. Also, it's also kind of funny how Fang, our tank, actually has the least HP in our group. Probably has something to do with her technically being behind and leveling up her subclasses and all that stuff on as everybody else. But still. I mean, hell, Neil almost has the same amount of HP as she does. Little Mr. Who the hell is Mr. Pickles? And now everything dies. There will be no survivors. Oh, you little jerks. Hurry up and wake up, Saz. Apparently, either that or I've completely forgotten because my memory is complete crap. Okay, kill this thing and let's move on. Alright, now we have to handle a king behemoth with a bunch of Orobons. Oh, good lord. I haven't watched stuff on Adult Swim or anything like that since the Tim and Eric show started dominating the friggin' thing. Seriously, they stopped having really cool anime shows and they started having that crap. Good to know. Hurry up and kill this stupid thing so that we can buff up and then slaughter the friggin' behemoth sitting in the back. I might do that. Oh wait, what's this combat clinic? Oh well, we need a little bit of healing. Okay, we're all in the green again. Good, and Peril's on. There's D-Shell. And apparently we just dazed it. It's completely unable to react to us now. Not until I actually turned to try disaster and... Oh, apparently we got the instant chain to go off at some point while she was attacking. But since her weapon can't stagger, it didn't actually stagger. Oh no, we got a rebel heart first now. Of course you would get something named that stupid. Critical power surge. Slightly boost strength and magic when HP is critical. Yeah, that's what I want when I'm almost dead. Something that slightly boosts my stats. That sounds worth it. Yes, random citizen, stand in the middle of the road. I'm certain that is the best way to survive right here. Oh, hi, you stupid buttworms. There we go. Let's say, get over here so I can kill you. I haven't really watched anything on Cartoon Network in general, since I started basically just watching my anime on the internet. There we go, something finally landed. Oh, damn it. Okay, kick its ass. Did I mention I'm a little overpowered for this? Hell, if I wanted to, I could have actually gone and gotten the friggin' Kaiser Glove, which is what you need to break damage limit and actually hit for 999,999. But I didn't want to really bother. Because screw it! Look at them war cry. I'm certain everybody cares about those buffs being on them. And hell, the new content on like Adult Swim, etc. was pretty bad. I mean, Metalocalypse was okay at times, but most of the time it was like, okay, really, why am I watching this really crappily animated comedy show that basically sums up with, we're really metal and edgy, and we don't know how the world works. That's the friggin' joke. Seriously, that's like the entirety of Metalocalypse. Occasionally they had some funny stuff in there mixed in with it, but it's just like that was the only mode and only joke it had throughout its entire run. Yes, I'm probably being a bit too harsh on things right now, but I'm pissed off. So everything is getting all of my rage. Hell, I never really liked stuff like Aqua Teen Hunger Force or any of those shows. Most of the stuff was laugh at idiots because they're idiots, and all of our animation is crap. Oh no, it's a new behemoth type. I'm certain it will be stronger than the King Behemoth. It's a proto-behemoth. That means it's stronger. Because it's proto. It's like how prototypes are always superior to the final product. Oh yeah, I mean, Tim and Eric was, and all their crap is just crap to me. I seen like a little bit of their stuff and I'm like, I do not like your shtick at all. You do really stupid voices, And that's your joke, and also act like idiots. My guess is that most of the stuff there is supposed to be attractive to the stoner crowd, which I am not. Can you die already? You don't even get your friggin' health back when you transform, dude. Wait, did I get turned around? I got turned around. Hey. Seriously, how did the Tim and Eric stuff last so friggin' long? Hell, I remember one thing of theirs was just them on poorly animated long legs just singing, "My legs are long." I mean, that was like the only... I mean, I've only really seen clips of that. I don't know if it goes even further than that. But it's just, well, my legs are long, my legs are long, and my legs are... Oh, this guy is still alive!
Your power has grown, Mr. Villiers. No matter. We will lay down our lives if that is what it takes.
We don't care! Hurry up and get in your mech, we'll kick your ass, and then we'll move on.
We came back to stop all of this.
Nevertheless, you are...
And I'm an idiot.
We can trust the pawns no more than the FFXIII who moved them. Humanity's...
Wait, so now you're against the FFXIII? What? I thought you were working for them, dude. Or did you suddenly join the cavalry while we weren't looking? Oh, yes, the stupid Proudclad and its stupid bit weapons. I'm sorry, Gundam did that better. Oh, don't tell me he's immune to everything. Of course he is. Well, let's just hurry up and buff up and then go kick his ass. Great. Try disaster. How much HP are we dealing with here? 1,530,000. We saw the enemies on pulse with that much HP. What makes him think he can last? I swear the Tim and Eric show can be summed up with that stupid laugh. It's like, oh good lord, really shut up. Does he lose? No, he doesn't lose any of his immunities when he gets friggin' staggered. The only thing that's keeping him alive is apparently the fact that he halves all damage. And actually, we should be swapping to Cerberus here. Probably should have done that earlier because the chain gauge was not going up nearly fast enough. And look at our damage now! Good night! Yeah, I beat him in a minute and a half. Some boss, right?
That's all she can take. Fall back.
Pretty much. And he doesn't even die, apparently. He just flies off. I'll be back later for my pointless sacrifice.
I don't understand. We want the same thing. Why can't we just
Because
work
he's a
together?
poorly written character, sweetheart.
These people are so blinded by fear, they can't even imagine it. Are we too late?
Not yet. And we can't give up. No one else knows...
That the FFXIII are dicks!
Am I right?
Only we know about the plan to destroy Cocoon.
The plan to destroy Cocoon, which involves us getting to Orphan and destroying Cocoon.
Then what are we waiting for? It's time for some payback.
That's what I'm talking about. Once everything's finally out in the open, people are gonna have to wake up from this nightmare.
Let's show him how human.
I mean, how the hell was Roche even controlling the bit weapons? I mean, in the Gundam universe, you basically either have to be psychic or superhuman to use those things. Seriously, even in the Super Robot War games, you cannot use bit weapons unless you're a new type or you're Kira. Well, or a coordinator, whatever. Because I think that, what's their stupid name? Shin and whatever Kira's best friend's name is, I cannot recall off the top of my head. I think they had bit weapons at some point too.
Coon's our home. This isn't
Except it's going to be the end of it. I wish I was joking. Yeah, good old Jesus Yamato. I still hate the Gundam Seed series, but the Strike and the Strike Freedom were pretty badass mobile suits, I gotta say. I love their design. Why the hell are you even fighting an Adamantoise like this, dude? Don't you guys have air support of any kind?
Closing the gate! Disengage! Wait! Open up! Open up!
He was secretly the guy nobody liked. And it's a required fight against an Adamant child. Yes, Atherin. Adamant childs can actually do their basic attack by just lifting up their foot and stomping it down. And let's just say that Daddy actually hits way harder than these guys. Although in all honesty, we might actually be able to handle Adamantoise. It'd be a bit of a fight, but we might be able to handle it. Ah, crap. So up the tortoise, and that did basically no damage.
We survived. We survived.
Little boost for
Age of superiority, because I don't think we were completely buffed up yet. There we go. Try disaster. I don't know why Atherin didn't get to show up in Z3. I mean, you think that if both Kira and Shin were in there, that Atherin would be in there somewhere. Oh, that stupid Bay attack. And it's dead.
the sea!
You really want to do this, dude?
Easy now.
Healing doesn't really scale all that much if you're not using Kurasa or Kuraja. Mainly because Kurasa's gets boosted the lower your HP is, I think numerically. So I mean, like, if you're missing like 8,000 HP, it goes up a lot more than if you're missing, 8,000 HP out of 10,000 HP. It goes up a lot more than if you were missing like 800 out of 1,000.
These monsters. Do they have some other arc we don't know about?
Hell if I know, they don't really explain where all these friggin' things came from. What do you mean Savior? Odds are they would go with Infinite Justice instead of Savior, because doesn't the Savior get destroyed and then Atherin gets the Justice? I mean, Infinite Justice? Which admittedly, I did not really like all that much. Part of that may be because of the Dynasty Warrior Gundam games, because in those games the Justice really isn't that good. You know, she's totally done with that, so she can, I don't know, level up Synergist. Why not? if she actually does max out all of her sub-jobs at this tier, she will actually have over 10 grand HP. Which is cool. Now what would be really OP is if they let Kira have the meteor attachment for his mech. That would be completely OP. And I know this because it actually has been featured in some of the Super Robot War games, and it usually kicks 10 kinds of ass. Why am I leveling you guys up? Come on, come on. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Moving on. It's a new behemoth. Which one are you? Oh, it's a Humbaba. Okay, whatever you say, game. Dang it, come on, imperil the bastard. Still no imperil. Honestly, the odds to hit with imperil aren't this bad. There we go. And now they're probably going to start... They really know... Oh, they don't know what this thing's weak to. That's why they're... Whoops, not combat clinic. Well, here's the thing. The entirety of XIII Destiny already got done in Super Robot War Z1. So in the Z series, canonically, XIII Destiny has already come and gone. It's not going to be really showing up anymore because it already got its day in the sun. There we go. Let's see here. As I recall, Z1 primarily focused on, let's see here, God Sigma. As I recall, there was a lot of stuff with God Sigma. XIII Destiny. Let's see, what was the other ones? Oh yeah, Gundam GX got quite a bit of stuff. Because the Frost Brothers are always dicks as villains. Let's see here, Turn A also was in that one. And let's see, well, Zeta too. Son of a bitch, I'm trying to remember exactly the plot lines from that one. Well, I can't really say about C, but for XIII Destiny, that was a lot better than the actual friggin' show. Mainly because Shin wasn't nearly as much of a little shit, mainly because he was paired up with Camille from Zeta. So he acted as a very good balance to his character. He basically, when Shin was starting to go into total asshole mode, Camille would be there to go, you know, dude, this really ain't right. I don't care what's going on, but I've been through all this crap before. This does not end well with the crap you're pulling, dude. Which really helped Shin quite a bit. Also, the fact that in the end you can actually, well, get Shin to, well, not actually join up with Durandal for his plans and all that. I actually won the combat clinic, thank you very much. What's his face? The replacement, the clone of Rula Cruisen is also still joins up, along with Talia and the Minerva. However, you can actually get them to turn on Durandal if you're taking the, what was the, I think it was called Zuth was the name of your group in that one. So yes, it was nice to actually get those characters to actually, you know, be good. It also makes it a bit better if your decoy protagonist doesn't turn into a total asshole by the end. Yeah, we're healed up again. Good lord, you sting.
Thanks.
Finally, they're getting free. Oh, crap. You better not start spamming that attack. Because that stack hurts and it's a total bitch to live through. And why aren't you healing up Fang? Seriously, heal Fang. They also had some pretty interesting systems in Z1, where you could, well, like, with, oh, son of a bitch, what was its name? The Impulse Gundam? As long as the Minerva was on the field, you could actually swap out its different frames in the middle of combat. And doing so also, recovered all of its energy. So the Impulse Gundam was actually a really nice and versatile unit for a good chunk of the game. I mean, seriously, some of the stuff you could pull with the Impulse was awesome. Usually I started it out in Force mode, as I recall what's called, the speedy, general round one. Basically to actually get him into the middle of combat. Then I would swap into the Blade one. And then just start kicking ass. Although sometimes I went into the long range mode, even though Shin really isn't that great of a ranged pilot. You mean the Strike Rouge and the Akatsuki? Then yes, they did. Oh no, wait, you didn't get the Strike Rouge. It did show up in a couple cutscenes, but you never got the Strike Rouge. And hell, you could, with side quests and stuff, you could actually manage to save Stella and 4 Murasame. Letting the Zeta and Seed Destiny have a happy ending. Sting and whatever, Aul, I think it was his name, both still died like bitches. And good lord, the destroyed Gundams were pains in the ass to kill. Which I guess kind of fits, given their whole role in the series. Oh yeah, and that one you also got, god damn it, Eureka 7. And good lord, the Nervosh Mark II was just gloriously powerful. I mean, well, you might recall when I was playing Z3 and all the shenanigans I got into with Kira's map attacks. Basically, imagine that with even bigger range and more damage behind it. And then you kind of have how friggin' overpowered the Nervosh is. Actually, quite a few of the Eureka 7 crew were handy as squaddies, just because most of them got really handy squad spirits. So odds are you would have like at least one of them, like I think Matthew and... Oh yeah, Matthew's unit also had Stoner as a sub-pilot too. So his unit was really good as an SP battery. What, the Z3 series? Oh, hell yes, I would buy that in a heartbeat. I don't care if I would still have to do a whole bunch of translating and stuff to figure out what's going on. I love the Z3 series. Admittedly, my knowledge of a lot of the other Super Robot Wars series, like W, MX, etc., I do not have nearly as much knowledge as on. I mean, I know quite a bit about Z and the Alpha series, but those are the main ones I played, and have seen translated Let's Plays of them. Is that behemoth sleeping? Or is it supposed to have been killed by something? Okay then. Seriously, where are we headed? How do we know where we're going? Well, Super Robot Wars hasn't only been on, like, the PlayStation series. There's also been a bunch on Nintendo, the DS, the 3DS, I think, has one now, too. The Super Robot Wars series is actually pretty big in Japan. I just wish it was actually big over here. I am really hoping I get the PS4 original generations Super Robot Wars for Christmas. That would be so awesome. It'll probably be translated with like everyone having Australian accents because it's an Australia import. But I don't care. All I needed to have is really cool robots and make it readable for everybody. But that's the thing, apparently that's the main reason why they haven't actually brought them over here. They don't think it would sell. At least not enough to be profitable. I do actually kind of prefer Z1 to Z3, mainly because I like the trio squad system instead of the pairings. Maybe so, but they apparently don't think it would be worth the money to try and translate them. Hell, I would be okay with them just translating the text and leaving all the vocal work in Japanese. I'm pretty sure most Giant Mecha fans would be willing to have that. Just so that we would have it! But then again, in the past, Japan hasn't had much faith in the American market when it comes to RPGs. I mean, the reason why we didn't get Final Fantasy V for the Super Nintendo over here is because they believed we couldn't handle it. Instead, we got Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I am not even joking. That's why we got Mystic Quest, because they thought, the Americans can't handle a good, smart RPG. We gotta give them one for babies. And that's the only way I can honestly describe friggin' Mystic Quest. It was pretty much made to be for people who did not really be intelligent enough for that. And I think also part of the problem is that technically they did release 2 Super Robot War games over here. They released original generations 1 and 2 on the Game Boy Advance. But here's the problem. Those were original generations 1 and 2. They did not actually have any of the actual anime series in there. So as you can imagine, that it would cause some people to not really care about them. I mean, why would they care about the original generations, which are the main characters for the, unique, point of view characters that they usually have? I mean, why would they care about those guys when they haven't had any context for them? I mean, Masaki and all of the Elemental Lord mechs are pretty badass, but no one would really care about them if they've never played any of the Alpha series, which is mainly what he's from. My guess is that if they did a lot better, we might have actually gotten more of the Super Robot War games over here. But I'm pretty sure that they did poorly. Mainly because I never really heard about the Game Boy Advance games till way, way later. Oh yeah, I remember that, yeah. Yay, stereotyping! It gets us really shitty games! Oh, there was Instant Chain going off. Seriously, Instant Chain is a really, really good ability. Combine that with the Enkindler and all of its wonderful speediness, it makes it very, very good for just training enemies that you normally wouldn't get the chance to. Hell, it's kind of the basis for trying to handle some of the harder hunts, like the Gigantar. The basic way of handling Gigantar is getting as many of the random chain abilities activated, then attacking and hoping for the best. Because Gigantar is a friggin' pain in the ass. Because his only real attack is 10,000 needles. You can imagine how well that normally goes. Yeah, that too. I mean, the Game Boy Advance was a good system and all, but it's not what I would think of to go to for my tactical RPGs. Okay, we're all healed up. Kill them all. Well, I mean, I have a Game Boy Advance, but admittedly, I really don't have that many games on it. Main one I remember having a lot of fun with were Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced and the Castlevania game they had, a Lament of Innocence, I think is what it was called. That one was fun. It was the one where you got, like, the cards to do magic. Oh yeah, Tactics Over Advance was pretty fun. Although, admittedly, it did get a bit slow because of how, well, slow some of the animations were in that game. Hi, Kiba. Are you having fun with your de-stuffed peanut? Oh, hey. Enemies are starting to drop perfumes. Just keep leveling. Yeah, these really don't give very much stats, but every bit makes fights go a little bit faster. Hell, Saz is almost done with Sentinel. Yeah, he's almost got his roll level for that. Like, seriously, you want the roll levels on Sentinel. Those makes your life a lot easier. Every one of those makes your triple Sentinel setup reduce that much more damage. Like, seriously, max that out, and it's like, just being in Sentinel is just about as good as being in Steel Guard mode. Hell, it's so good that by the end of the game, I hardly ever actually used the actual guard abilities on Sentinel. Instead, I was just using it to pop into momentarily while I'm getting hit and then swap out instantly to continue whatever the heck I was trying to do. Never saw one ad for RW. I think you mean Robot Wars there, right? Remember, it's Super Robot Wars. It's SRW. And we've got a preemptive strike. We want to kill the Tyrant over the Harvester, because the Tyrant is a hell of a lot more annoying. Alright, Kiba. As you have fluff all over my room now. Thanks, buddy. Oh, we almost killed it. What there? Probably should get some superiority going, make this go a bit faster. Steps away slowly. I told you earlier, I'm in a bad mood today. I'm jumping on anything I can. Aw, crap, really? Why are you healing her, Saz? The game doesn't end if she dies. There we go. Okay, we got some HP again. Okay, kill this bitch. Hey sub, lay down? What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, curses, we're being stopped by a door. Guess we're done here, folks.
So close.
We had counted on them having a locked door.
No time for that.
Oh, who knew? Punching it was the secret code to opening this door. Okay, then.
Go. Can't catch a beat. Hero.
Oh, hey, it's this completely superfluous character suddenly showing up for no explained reason. Seriously, why are you guys here?
Hey, Snow. Hey. Where you?
I mean, weren't you... I mean, last time we saw them, they were being hunted in the Hanging Edge. And there were, like, kill squads running all over that place. How the hell did you guys get here? And why aren't you still being hunted?
Yeah. Good times.
Then why didn't you tell us? Why the hell didn't you come?
Because you're useless.
Yeah, we've been waiting.
Us and the rest of the Purge fugitives.
But damn, those Pulse Fal'Cie sure know how to pick 'em.
Yeah. Out of all the idiots in the world, they
So what does that make you, Lightning?
Now wait just a minute here. I am your fearless leader. You're not supposed to laugh at the boss.
What?
Whoa. Just like old times, huh, boss?
Don't you worry. We'll take care of the civilians.
And you concentrate on saving.
Yes, we were totally worried about the civilians and someone saving them.
Together.
And everyone just stares at Hope.
Now, what's our motto?
Fal'Cie are no match for Nora.
Okay, then. Yeah, I know, it's like, I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people who completely forgot who these 4 people are by this point. Because, like I said, we haven't seen them since the prologue! And this is supposed to be some emotional reunion, apparently. It's like, really?! Hey, it's good enough for Superman to wear his underpants on the outside.
We're not going down.
Good to know, random NPC, that we don't even know whose voice is coming from. Oh, the Antares Deluxe. This is arguably Saz's best weapon. Or is it? There it is. Because, well, as it says, chain boost bonus. Slightly boost the chain bonus gained by attacking an enemy, and that's always a good thing. Admittedly, if you want stats on Saz, the Vega 42s turn out to be the best. But if you want effect, either go with the Antares or the Procyon. And apparently we're running down more highway because we weren't actually at an important place. It was just blocked off for no real reason. Ah, there's Eden. What's up, Juggernaut? Oh, yeah. This guy has just as much as well, actually, he has a little bit more HP than the boss fight with Roche earlier. The only thing Roche had on this guy is the fact that he has a whole bunch of bullshit resists. And I can't cast Imperil on him to, well, try to take better advantage of weaknesses, etc. Oh, come on, guys. You couldn't kill it in one. Probably because we didn't actually have any buffs up. Ooh, Imperil. Nice. Seriously, anytime you can actually get Imperil on something, the thing is usually screwed by the time you start attacking. Oh, you little bastard. Let's see if we can knock it into stagger before it washes off all my ailments. Probably can't. Oh well. Well, you know what? I'll just stick him right back on, you douche. For some reason, this thing seems to be really susceptible to ailments. Oh, yeah, it's dying a lot faster with all the buffs up. Yeah, screw you guys. I don't even really need to bother fighting anything now. That was such an important establishing shot there. Well, there's a whole bunch of shinies in the air. That probably means bad things, right? Must touch shiny!
What is this stuff?
No touchy.
Huh. Some sort of crystal?
I don't like this. Is Cocoon falling apart already?
Could be. Maybe Orphan's having trouble holding things together with all this fighting going on.
The clamor of this conflict rouses the Maker.
Where?
Do you like my big green hexovision?
Enough.
Can you halt the cavalry's charge? Filled with righteousness, they will slaughter Orphan.
No, they won't! Seriously, why does anybody actually think they can take Orphan? I mean, well, maybe the cavalry think they could, but why do we think they could take Orphan? We fought Bartandalus before. Do they really think a bunch of normal humans could actually take that dude?
I shall savor the demise of Cocoon from atop the highest seat in all of Eden.
I can't believe you guys are falling for my taunt. I mean, really, you guys are kind of stupid.
Your loved ones miss you so.
What loved ones outside of Sarah exactly are you talking about? Because nobody really has any other characters in this game.
We'll decide our own destiny.
Right. Over Bartandalus'
Which is exactly what he wants. Wait. Seriously, that's exactly what Bartandalus and all the Fal'Cie want. Their whole basic plot, while kind of understandable, is that they're sick and tired of being stuck in their roles and want to destroy everything so they can basically ask the Maker, what the fuck? Also, this is one of the more bigger grinding areas since there's this Adamantoise here. So, and the save point right next to it. So basically you save, you kill the Adamantoise, you save again, reload, and then, well, keep on fighting it here. Mainly because the Adamantoise can drop either trapezohedrons, which is what you need to make ultimate weapons, and usually costs about, 2 million gil, so yeah. Or they drop platinum ingots, which sell for 150,000 gil, which is also very, very nice. Goodbye. Wait, Sanctum Celebrant. Okay, what is that name supposed to imply his role is? Because it doesn't seem like he's here for celebration. Oh, we got a plush chocobo and another cutscene, apparently. I want to know what the hell the Adamantoise is really doing here. I mean, the Adamantoise is on Pulse. Basically just stomp around and... Oh, I guess that was to take away the other chest. Like, what? We totally got the friggin' drop on him. He didn't have the warning thing above his head. And you can't tell me you can't friggin' get the drop on Behemoths. I've done it plenty of times. See, we've almost got all of our buffs up, and he's almost completely debuffed. Okay, let's kick his ass. Oh, looks like Fang got off a random chain. Seriously, I do crazy damage now. Oh yeah, and there are treasures around here, aren't there? Quick, kill the Celebrators before they start blowing stuff up with their bazookas! Seriously, Celebrant is not the name I would give to a heavy weapon specialist. Or is their bazooka supposed to be like friggin' fireworks, and that's what they're celebrating with? Yeah, you keep guarding, buddy, while I kill off your buddy. And dead. And I guess if you wanted to get some, if you only need a little money, killing these guys could be a good thing. The credit chip and incentive chips do sell for a bit of cash. But honestly, at this point, there's much, much better grinding spots than this. Although, admittedly, you do have to kill stuff in between killing Adamantoises just to restore your friggin' TP. And apparently, Hellish Talons is the treasure of the day.
Kiba? Kiba? Buddy?
These celebrants just really love blowing stuff up, don't they? And Kiba's running around like a crazy dog. Ah, yes, we're doing such an effective job guarding people when we're standing right next to the people we're trying to guard against people with AoE weapons. Just such a good decision, isn't it? Well, at least the friggin' rocket launcher dudes are dead. Just hurry up and heal Fang, and then we can kill the rest. Then we can just move on. And dead.
If there was any doubt.
And inside we go. Apparently, after opening that one door back there, that's the only one we've found that actually refuses us up there. Although I guess Bartandalus does want us to actually go up there and kill him. And I swear this whole endgame is all of our characters just being complete and total morons. I mean, the whole reason we're here is because Bartandalus told us that the cavalry were going to blow up Orphan. Why exactly do we believe they can? And why would it be so important? I mean, holy crap. We can't even kill Bartandalus and somehow... Or Bartleby, really? Yes, his whole goal is to get you and Orphan to meet and you to kill Orphan. Seriously. How are you not understanding this, and why are you basically giving him exactly what he wants?
So this is the heart of Cocoon.
It's incredible.
Really? Doesn't really look all that incredible compared to everything else we've seen around here. It just looks like another building.
The battery that keeps Eden running.
Good to know. So what's the plan?
Your usual plan. Charge in through the front door. What else?
Right, the front. Hey, where are you going?
She's going exactly where she said. Everyone's just going, oh, you running in to kill the enemy.
Right.
Oh no, a whole bunch of weaklings we gotta fight. Oh look, distraction, Deus Ex Machina.
Well, if it is, I don't think our backup is happy to see us.
It's more like, we want you to fight this, not the behemoth. Can we actually get around this guy? No, we cannot. Oh well. Remember when a hit like that would take us into at least the yellow, if not red. Now it's barely a afterthought. And now it's trying to clean itself as usual. Now I can't see what its usual weakness is, because technically everything is a weakness now that I've gotten Peril on it. Don't know why my characters aren't just focusing on, what's the word? Flame Strike. Because if you use Flame Strike while in fired, it actually causes it to have the fire effect and actually hit in a big area. Okay, let's kick its ass now. Oh, no, you don't. Good night.
Wisdom does come with age.
And moving on. And look, it's teams of SciComm units. Oh no, whatever will we do to handle this? They aren't exactly very good at actually encountering us, though, are they? Okay, why do we need to see that?
Another squad. Okay, what are they up to?
They're getting turned into Seath. Because apparently the Fal'Cie could just do that.
Just like that.
A friendly reminder we're running on borrowed time.
Seriously, I thought the whole Seath thing only happened if you got turned into a Lassie and then failed your focus. That's how it's supposed to work, but apparently if the Fal'Cie won, it's instant zombie mode. Now I can't forget about the Power Glove! I think that's actually an upgrade for the Warrior wristband, yep. There's like one, another higher tier than the Power Glove. I can't remember what it's called, but it gives 200, of course. And these guys are actually probably some of the better things to fight if you're grinding for money. Do I actually have... Oh no, I have the Survivalist catalog on. Yeah, swap to the Iron Scavenger. Mainly because these things have a chance to drop perfumes. And perfumes sell for 12,500 gil a drop. Admittedly, these guys are fairly tough. They've got 452,000 HP and they resist most things. But with our levels, they aren't that bad. Admittedly, this is not the location that you really want to try and do the farming against them. Thank you for the faith. Not the faith. Well, faith is nice, but thank you for the haste. Oh yeah, I forgot they had that spell. And game over, because the game said so.
Sorry, Vanille.
Well, wasn't that fun? I got a freaking game over instantly just because I rolled bad on the RNG in the Final Fantasy game. I mean, hey, let's see, where's my Libra scope? So I can actually see the stuff on them. Oh, they have physical, that's what they did, that's so annoying. Capable of inflicting instant KO. At a point where you have absolutely no way of having a defense against that kind of crap. Ain't that lovely? Okay, they're both imperiled. They really love that anathema spell, don't they? But a bit of buffing makes these guys easy to handle. There, we won. And we got no drops. Can't remember what the drop rate on perfume is. Honestly, the drop rate on perfume really isn't that important. At least for us right now. I've already did my time. I got my treasure hunter trophy. I don't need to worry about any of that crap. Unfortunately, there is no, how do I put it, opposite of Imperil. You get hit with Imperil, you're stuck with it unless you Asuna. There we go. And these guys just love using their anathema. Oh, crap. Okay, use it on Saz. Oh, we actually stunned him out of it. Ha ha. Loser. Doesn't pop on stream, don't count. Wait, what doesn't count exactly? Oh, you're talking about my treasure hunter trophy? It's not exactly like I can make it pop anymore. Because again, I've already got it. You can't get the same trophy twice. Well, maybe it would if I, like, completely reset my PS3 to default. Oh, good lord, stop it with that stupid spell. Anyway, I reset my PS3 to default and then did not actually get sync my trophy list with my online one. Okay, let's kick her ass. Kick its ass, Seabass. Really? You're a completely separate fight up here? Hey. Oh, hey. Preemptive. Good. And yet we're doing worse damage than if I was completely buffed up against a completely unstaggered enemy. Goodbye. Oh hey, Scarletite. That's actually worth quite a bit of cash too. I love Ethersol. And guess what's up ahead?
Like no one was spared.
Except for that.
He really wants.
Yeah. And it's, yep, there's the Proudclad again. Oh no, look at that damage. Whatever will I do? See here, and it's immune to pretty much every ailment, the jackass. Just so that I'm actually doing something with Fang while we're getting buffed. Don't you have any other moves, dude? Because that one ain't really doing that much. And hell, that was before I actually got my defensive buffed. Oh, and look at that. All your effort was for naught. Okay, now kick its ass. How much HP does it have this time? 3,570,000. Well, that's a bit more of a respectable amount. What's everyone's favorite fruit? Oh, and of course it loses all of its friggin' chain, well, all the chain gauge I built up on it when it transformed, because screw you. And crap, and we're running out. Yep, we just all lost haste. Fine, we'll go to superiority for a second to get haste back up. Now Cerberus. Because we need some damage up in this bitch. Double smite! Oh no! Its limiter is off. You might be seeing a lot of numbers popping up on screen, but they're so low it doesn't really matter. Time to try and smack a bitch, because apparently he now has... Actually, I should do Try Disaster. Because apparently he went and lowered his own defenses for some offensive buffs. And as I recall, those are actually permanent. So you can't actually knock him out of it. And apparently... Wait, what? Never mind. I actually like pears. Wait, did it get healed? What the hell healed it? Or whatever. Gotta beat the ever-living crap out of this thing. Because my damage is amazing. Yeah, screw you, buddy. And we got 200,000 ether point. I mean, not ether, right? CP in that. Hey, Roche, you can suck.
Rush, it's over.
One of my soldiers.
Kinda dead. Why didn't you get turned into a Seath exactly? Is it because you were in your mech or something?
I mean, haven't you done enough? Enough. Under foul sea orders, I've orchestrated mass murder, all to answer the fears of a panicked populace.
I'm supposed to be the conflicted bad guy who actually wants to only do what's right, except I act like a complete moron and keep on killing people, and then I act all sad about it afterwards, because that's the only way I know how to be deep. Also, now I'm gonna kill myself.
For Cocoon's present and future prosperity. But it seems like
Yeah.
their benevolence. If this is my punishment, I accept it.
Yes, I accept my punishment after attempting to stop you guys after being completely... Oh, this is totally the wrong thing to do, guys! But I'm still gonna fight you because you guys need a boss fight.
One thing remains. This is SciComm Director Roche.
Oh, apparently he was the director of SciComm. I don't think they ever mentioned that before.
Guardian Corps units. Suspend L'Cie operations. I repeat, suspend L'Cie operations. All units should focus their efforts on evacuating the civilian population. I do not issue this order as an absolute. You are free to make the choice.
In other words, I didn't really do anything there. Outside of just saying, you know, you could possibly not try to fight L'Cie, or you could still. Do whatever.
Or was that a farce as well?
Best director ever.
Stay alive.
No, you won't.
It's over.
Seriously, why are we supposed to care whether or not Roche lives or dies? Outside of the whole, I'm supposed to be conflicted about this, except my actions have been nothing but bastardly. But I claim I'm supposed to be against all this. My guess is that they did the whole, you have the option of not doing this anymore, just so that if you leave this place you can still fight human enemies.
The fate of Cocoon is in your
Seriously, dude? This really isn't the moment of the heroic sacrifice to stop something from coming at us, because it's only 2 King Behemoths. I mean, really? Also, that's just a grenade. That wouldn't kill a pair of King Behemoths. King Behemoths could stand up to friggin' Firagas. I'm pretty sure Firaga is more powerful than your little handheld grenade. Also, Roche is now officially dead, finally. And we're supposed to care. For the guy we've seen all of twice before? I mean, we only saw him at the start of the Palimpolum stuff, where he 6 soldiers at us. Then the part where we fight in Hope's house. Then we see him chasing after us after the whole stuff on the Palamecia. And then all the crap we've been going through with him right here. That's all we really have to build up Roche's character. And honestly, it's really not enough to give anything he does gravitas. Might as well put all that TP he gave us to good use. Maybe? But, I mean, it looked like he was just holding up a grenade and his machine was already wrecked. I don't know if it really had anything left in it to explode. Yay! Saz is a rank 2 Sentinel. Which is good, because that adds even more damage reduction when I go into Tortoise mode. Which is a very good thing, and helps out a lot. Yay! We have a pair of level 2 Sentinels now. And now Snow can totally heal, alright. What does he learn up here? He learns Curasa. Which means he's technically still a better healer than friggin' Lightning. Seriously, I don't know why she's like one of the few medics who doesn't really learn Curasa. Well, that's not entirely true. She does learn it in the post-game. But that's the post-game and not in the actual storyline. And Vanille actually gets Reprieve, which actually makes her a fairly decent Sentinel. Alright, all done with that. Didn't we just get some new stuff too? The Royal Armlet. Reduce all damage by 5%! That would mean something if 5% was actually a decent amount. Apparently we have access to Eden Pharmaceuticals, so we can finally buy the shrouds. And Deceptisol is really expensive. Oh yeah, we can also buy Libra Scopes for those who care. So here, Lionheart has been added. Once the weapon of a Lassie, this gunblade allows instant staggering of enemies near their stagger threshold. Well, that sounds great and all, but why do we care if they're already about to be friggin' staggered? And here we can buy an N-Tight ring, Royal Armlets, and Platinum Bangles. I am beside myself with joy with what we have just obtained. Into the final part of the final dungeon we go. Also, that was all of Chapter 2. Well, that was certainly a short chapter, wasn't it? Oh, new merchandise is apparently available too. Hurrah!
Where's the cavalry?
If they made it this far, we'll see them soon enough.
Except, of course, the entire cavalry has been turned into Seath because they already demonstrated the fact that the fal'Cie can turn anybody into a Seath, apparently. So why wouldn't they do that? Well, then again, the whole we cannot self-terminate, so please do it for us thing.
Not them too.
No duh. Seriously, why did you believe the cavalry could do anything to friggin' Orphan? Oh no, stuff is shaking. So apparently we're in a freaky alternate dimension now. With stuff flying at us for no real reason. I guess they figured this normal building wouldn't be final dungeon-y enough. Orphan's Cradle, the Nascent Throne. So yes, this is our final dungeon, a place with a whole bunch of stuff flying towards us.
This is it. A lot of dreams died to get us here. And we can't let it be for nothing.
We totally gotta go stop Orphan by fulfilling their objective of stopping Orphan. Wait.
We'll do it for everyone.
Seriously, this ending is so stupid.
Daisley, we're coming for you.
And I'm not joking, we destroy Orphan as the final boss. Which is exactly what the fal'Cie wanted. It doesn't do what they thought it would do, but we're still going to end up doing exactly what they wanted. Siphon boost? I'm not entirely certain what that would boost up. Oh hey, man, we can buy the Punisher. Stagger TP charge. So if we stagger an enemy, they would charge up our TP a bit. Admittedly, some of the TP charge stuff is really nice when you're grinding up the adamantoises. Because the main way of handling adamantoises requires you to use your summons. At least all the really efficient ways. I mean, the main way I do it is I go into the battle, I debuff the enemy adamantoise, I then summon a Bahamut, stagger it, and then just keep on wailing on it with Ravager until we get really high stagger, and then I use High Wind to instantly kill it with 2 million friggin' damage. That's pretty much the only real way to handle it. The other way is pretty much exactly the same, except instead of using Fang, you use Saz and his, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh great, these things are casting death again. Should probably get some superiority going. Seriously, stop that, you jerks. So you can see how accurate death normally is for the enemy. I just got ridiculously bad luck that the first time I had death cast on me, it killed me. Ah, crap. No, wait, the real reason that it didn't work all the other times is because it wasn't on my main character, which would actually... Okay, superiority again, so Fang can get her haste back. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, good. Some quick heals. And let's kill some guys. So this area right here is actually the big spot where you would want to money grind. But you can only really do this before you actually continue on into the dungeon. If you do it too early, I mean do it too late, it actually makes it a lot harder to do this. And I'll explain why in a little second. It is, of course, after we actually handle these jackasses. Stop casting death on my lead character. Seriously, this is not a Persona game or any of the other Shin Megami Tensei series. Those games have an established difficulty curve for doing that kind of stuff. And you have a lot more things that you can do to actually prevent instant death in a Persona game. This game, we have yet to get the anti-instant death accessory. So we can't actually attempt to stop the enemies from instantly killing any of our characters. And quit casting friggin' anathema on me. And you also gotta love how the enemy debuffs always seem to work. I suppose, yeah, I could try to fix that by actually sticking the anti-debuff accessories on me, but honestly, that really wouldn't be worth it. Also, ow! Seriously, death hurts. Oh, and Fang lost her haste again, and oh good lord, really? And yes, sacrifices show up all throughout this place. Enough with the death already. At least stop spamming it on my lead character, please. I have two other perfectly good characters for you to cast death at. So yeah, this pair of attacks of enemies is pretty much the best way of getting your money. Because they drop perfumes fairly often, especially if you equip everybody with collector catalogs, it boosts the odds for each one you equip. Oh yeah, and these have now popped up. What, are you supposed to be the three fairies from Legend of Zelda, Zelda 64? Yes, we get it. They all look pretty much exactly the same. I don't know why you're so focused on them. And then for some reason, they make a bunch of portals for us.
That looks like a gate
Yep.
to Grand Pulse.
A last gift from Bartandalis?
Oh no, the dungeon is going to Tetris at us.
If we're gonna run away, now's our chance.
So, guys, which way we going?
So, at this point, the game has just given us the way back to, well, Pulse. So, if there's any hunts you've left undone, you can go do them. This one here actually leads back to, Eden, I guess.
What do we do now?
For, well, if you want to run around fighting some of the stuff there for whatever reason. I think it leads like right out in front of the actual Eden Hall place. This one will take us right back to Pulse. Obviously, its handiness is way more than the other one, since Pulse is actually an interesting area with places to run around in and explore. So if you hadn't done any of that, now is a pretty good time to do that, since odds are you're high level enough to at least handle some of the B-ranked missions. And this one we can't use until we get to, well, the final boss, basically. It's our way of being able to quickly traverse this whole dungeon if you want to go back to Pulse. So, now that we have all those options, we're actually supposed to go back here. And instead hop over here. And this is why it's a lot easier to grind the sacrifices now rather than later. This little hallway that makes it really short and simple for these guys to respawn disappears once you get to the end of the dungeon. I'm not entirely certain why, but it does, and that's what makes this so annoying. I don't know why they couldn't let it just stick around. It's like, oh man, we gave the player a really nice place to grind up cash if they needed in the endgame. And just take it out after they reach the final boss. That way they can't use it in the post-game to grind. It's like, okay, if the player was actually willing to continue to play this frigging game into the post-game and attempt to do all your tedious bullshit for all the trophies, why would you make it harder to make money? I don't get this design decision. And, oh crap, they're deathing again. And I got instant killed.
Sorry, Vanille.
Yay! Anyway, none of that really matters to us, since I'm not bothering with all that crap. What do you mean by this specifically, Brand the Man? So now we have little elevators to take us around where we're supposed to be going. I mean, this looks like it could be an interesting maze kind of area, but that's only an illusion. It's still fairly linear. Oh yeah, I already brought that up earlier. I mean, imagine if the whole hunt system had been available throughout the entire game, and then you could actually set up the whole teleport network as you've been playing through the game. I mean, from the start, you'd be able to warp back to, like, the Lake Brescia, or, like, to the Vile Peaks, etc. And then, like, this point in the game, suddenly a whole bunch of, like, optional dungeons unlocked for you to go and do battle with. And hell, have those dungeons and those challenges be what unlocks the final sections of the friggin' whatchamacdingus, the Crystarium. So are these guys supposed to be a reference to Dagon? You know, the Deep One evil god from most of the H.P. Lovecrafts. Also, I think it was a Babylonian god or something like that. Because that's some pretty weak Dagoning there. Yeah, hi there. Watch out, they're power spritzing! I'm not entirely certain why End Water is the decent buff for the bad guys to have. Because none of our guys are actually weak to any element. Bleh. And the main reason that any of your guys actually use any element is to, well, take advantage of a weakness. Other than that, it has zero effect, so I don't know why the enemies actually bother casting it. A shamanic spear. As I recall, that like really kills her strength in return for being decent. Yeah. Greatly reduces physical damage dealt to enemies. I totally want some of that. So, hi there. So why did Carbuncle show up there for no reason? Seriously, I think that was Carbuncle if I recognize it properly. And then it completely reshapes the dungeon for no reason. Not like it really matters. It's still basically just a friggin' straight line, Saz. And there we go. Gotta kill this bastard before he starts spamming death again. I don't know what the hell his buddy's doing over there. Oh, that's what he was doing. Yo, I think you're plasma cannoning wrong. That doesn't look right, dude. Well, that stung. I was actually expecting that to do a bit less damage since I had all my buffs up, but apparently not. And there goes our hastes. So now we gotta go back into superiority. Yeah, look at all the difference in damage because I swapped a friggin' triple sentinel. Seriously, you cannot understate the effect the passive abilities Sentinels have. Well, apparently we know it's weak to fire now. Probably because of my imperil on it. Oh, not this stupid stuff. Oh, never mind. It doesn't get to do that. Oh, hey, those drop perfume too. Oh, no, wait, that's because there was a sacrifice in there. Apparently we could continue onward, but we already know this is where we're supposed to go because of the friggin' quest marker there. Might as well try selling some of these. perfumes we've been picking up. Where are they? Oh yeah, there's the incentive chips. 2,500 isn't that bad of a cash reward for them. Oh, there we go. Sea King's Beard. But yeah, see, 12,500 each. And when you actually are fighting them in that little area to attempt to, you know, get money and all that fun stuff, they actually do, they each have a chance of dropping one, which, well, can add up to quite a bit. So again, it's a good place to try to get some cash. The other main way of trying to do it in the post-game is to, well, farm adamantoises. I've already mentioned my main strategy for doing that. So apparently a Templar is higher on the hierarchy of these guys than a Warlord. Remember that, kids. So we could go that way, but I think... yeah, I think it's this way that we want to go. Oh, hi there. Ah, crap, this is gonna get annoying. We're gonna have to deal with all these guys before we can attempt... yeah, then he's gonna be constantly casting his plasma cannon crap. And I'll handle that by just swapping into my tortoise mode, because that just reduces all damage by a ton! Seriously, cannot understate how handy that is. I cannot see... ah, crap, I missed him casting it. Hurry up, heal us up.
This'll be quick.
Should just wait until... oh, son of a bitch, I can't see him fire. Whoop. There we go. Okay, let's kill this guy now. And he's starting to cast plasma cannon again. And I couldn't see the effect go off because of the camera. Seriously, game, focus on the target I'm actually targeting there. It helps. Now can you guys hurry up and heal each other? And oh, god damn it. I swear Cure so isn't worth it. Main problem with it is it just doesn't heal enough. I mean, 400 really isn't that much given my actual HP totals. That's like, what, 5%? Yeah, at least now it'll take a lot more time for it to cast the plasma cannon. Oh wait, this guy well, whatever. I guess he naturally has a weakness to fire, since that went up before I even managed to land any imperils. I think having everybody in the Saboteur, I mean not Saboteur, Sentinel role actually reduces all damage by about 50%. At least that's what it seems like with how little damage I was taking there. I mean, before it was doing like around 4,000-ish. Now it's only doing around, well, that time it was 1,000, but I think partially that was because of either, well, Shell or Protect. I'm not sure if it's physical or Likely, it'll probably tell us it's physical. And you're stupid, what is it? Oh, they're resistant to everything. I think I brought this up before, but resistance basically means it cuts all damage it takes by 3/4. We're only doing 25% of the possible damage we could at this point. This dude would be dead so hard without that. Oh, hello there, DBZ fan Jody. How are you doing? I'm kind of ragey at the moment. How are you? Oh, no, looks like I chose poorly. This just leads to a chest. Yep, and I've got my pre-order ready to ship, I do believe. Well, hopefully. We're counting on Amazon Prime to get it here on time. So, fingers crossed. Well, I've been going through the entirety of the Final Fantasy series to, well, prepare for 15, as it were. And I'm ready to be done with Final Fantasy XIII. I'm done with this. Honestly, I'd probably be giving it a bit more leeway if I wasn't having a pretty crap day today. But my afternoon was ruined for me, so now this game deserved no mercy. Well, I think I just stated that I've been playing through the entirety of the series while waiting. I mean, why else would I subject myself to the 13 trilogy? Even though, admittedly, I don't mind Final Fantasy XIII nearly as much as the rest of the games. That one gets a little bit more slack because, one, I actually like its main characters, and two, it just has more of a fun feeling to it rather than the, oh my god, just get on with this. Okay, let's just kill this guy. Hell, I actually also really like the villain from Final Fantasy XIII too. He actually has a fairly believable and tragic backstory that makes you believe that he would want to end everything. 13-3's story is complete crap, though. Final Fantasy XIII's finale can basically be summed up as "fuck you, got mine." And it really didn't earn it. I mean, hell, the Uncharted series can basically be summed up as "fuck you, got mine." But that one has a lot more fun to it because, one, it's a treasure hunting movie, essentially, and that generally has that kind of, we've got to race for this treasure because greed, etc. And in the end, the character has some other reason for not taking the treasure. 13-3 is basically, God's a dick, so we're just gonna steal the world he created because screw him! Yeah, well, I'm not against the sequels to 13. They just should not have been sequels. They should have been their own games. Those should have been Final Fantasy 14 and 15. They just should have done it with a fresh cast. Because there are actually some interesting ideas in those games. I mean, hell, Final Fantasy 13-2 had a bit of a fun Chrono Trigger kind of feel to it, as you did all of your time hopping. And Final Fantasy 13-3 has some really fun gameplay ideas, and it's just, the story's just so frustratingly stupid. And I mean, even if I don't get to 13-3 by the time 15 comes out, I will go to it because it deserves its day in the shitbox. Just for its story, and that way I can just show that It had some really, really good ideas. They just completely squandered it because it was a friggin' sequel to 13. And they mainly had sequels to 13 because the friggin' director has a waifu obsession with lightning. Especially with friggin' Lightning Returns. I mean, hell, his lightning waifu obsession extended so far it got into the friggin' third birthday. I should probably get some superiority up in this. Screw your debuffs. Oh, I forgot this bastard had Dispel. Oh, come on! How many times do I have to hit this bastard with Fog before I catch it? Thank you! Oh, good lord. The plot in the original 13 wasn't even all that great. Especially with how it just completely throws away its side characters. I mean, seriously, Snow's gang shows up at this point in the game with no fanfare, like, it's supposed to mean something. Like, really? We haven't seen these guys since the prologue. Why should we give a shit if they showed up here? Same goes with Roche and his heroic sacrifice. It's like, oh good lord, dude, you just showed up out of nowhere. You've had all 3 scenes up to this point, and you're supposed to be some complex, conflicted individual. You really aren't, because you haven't really shown your friggin' conflict, because you haven't really had much friggin' screen time in this game. The only one who actually gets friggin' screen time is the main 6, and half of them I could throw off a bus and not really care. Well, I mean, why would you feel anything for Snow's gang when all they had was their initial stuff back in the Hanging Edge, or whatever the hell that place was called? Yeah, they had some decent dialogue with Snow going on, but they're immediately dropped out of the story at the prologue. And then 13 chapters later, we're supposed to care that they show up again when they haven't shown up at all in the meantime. That is not good storytelling. And now we finally reached this friggin' statue thing again, and now it's going to rearrange the path, and we're going to be able to go just a little bit further. Well, hi there. Suddenly boss fight. Oh, wait, these are those 2 douches that Vanille and Saz had to fight. And apparently these guys block what? Apparently it's completely immune to magic. Well, okay then. I bet its partner doesn't care. And wait, I thought it was immune to magic. Why can't I actually nail it with ailments? That doesn't make sense. And I was about to say, you better friggin' heal the thing there. Okay, back to superiority. Honestly, the only characters in the main cast I really cared about was Snow and Saz. Mainly because everybody else were big assholes for a good chunk of the game, and yeah, I know character development, but it's pretty hard to take back the fact that Lightning wanted to go and kill all of humanity because she was pissed. Because make no mistake, that was basically what she was planning to do with Hope back at the start. Both her and Hope were going to be going into friggin' Eden, destroy Orphan, and then everybody would die. And it takes a lot more than a Rule 63 Cloud to make me really care about her more than that. Wait, I think it's rule 63. Which was the one, the reverse gender internet rule? You almost had that one dead.
This'll be quick. Appreciate it.
Wait, not tortoise. Wrong one. Yeah, you can nature blessing all you want. It's not going to save this guy. And don't get me started on freaking Vanille. Any chance that she would have had for me liking her died in 13.3 easily. That game retroactively killed her character with ease. What's my favorite Final Fantasy? That would be Final Fantasy VI. 1, it was my first one. 2, it has some really fun characters in it. I mean, goddamn Sabin is my favorite Final Fantasy character. Just for him suplexing a goddamn train. That was glorious. Okay, we're almost done with this fight. We just need to get the Bandersnatch a bit more weakened. Then Cerberus time. Oh good lord, the damage here is going to be insane. Wait, what? We're only doing about 4,000? What the heck? Oh, his HP is low and he's immune to friggin' physicals and resistant to magic. Yeah, Final Fantasy X is kind of for me, mainly because of good old Tidus. He annoys the crap out of me. It's not really bad, although in all honesty, it is the first Final Fantasy corridor simulator. The thing is, it hit it a lot better by the fact that you could actually travel between places.
To see if we have what it takes to see things.
It's not like 13, where you just keep on getting dropped off in locales, and then told, hey, we just got here from this place.
Where's this end?
Seriously, the world building in 13 is so bad.
I can't do this. All these seats were people once. Like us.
But that's what Bartanilus is going for. Don't you see? Make us feel guilty.
Well, you guys never felt guilty about killing Seath before.
It's focus time.
Wait till we're broken and slip on the leash.
Yeah, well, when you think about it, having all this empathy, it puts us humans at a big...
But that's the reason we're better than God. I'm not kidding. That's pretty much Final Fantasy 13 in a nutshell. Human beings have souls, so they're better than God.
What's wrong?
Because good lord, 13.3 is terrible.
Nothing. Just that time's running short.
It's okay. My mind's made up this time. We'll just make Cocoon our home.
Yeah. I guess we will.
I mean, there's so much stuff in this game that they don't really answer the big questions about, like, is there any humanity left on Pulse? Because we only got to see a small chunk of it, and there was no humanity left. Yes, that is also indeed true, yet, I mean, the characters were starting to get the whole, oh god, we're killing what was once human! What do we do? It's like, have you not seen a zombie movie? I mean, good lord. At least in zombie movies, you could actually possibly, like, recognize what they once were. Okay, I'm not entirely certain what's happening here. Okay, you're making a lot of flashiness, but I'm not sure what's going on. Also, who are you? I think they're supposed to be the Mega Sisters, possibly, but I'm really just guessing there. Well, that's the big shiny thing, so I think we're supposed to be heading towards that. But why would that make Pulse barren, exactly? Because they didn't destroy friggin' Cocoon? I mean, that wouldn't have fixed anything on Pulse, really, would it? I mean, why would Cocoon still being around make Pulse barren? They didn't really explain that. They just said, all this is all our fault, without really saying why it was all their fault. No, don't attack the immortal, attack its blade. That thing will mess you up if you let it live. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, like right there. That did 7,000 damage to Fang. And hell, Pulse really wasn't that barren. It was full of life, but just not human life. Why did the rest of humanity die off because Fang and Vanille failed? I mean, you'd think that the Pulse Fallacy would want to keep the humans alive, if for anything else than to have more l'Cie to throw at Cocoon. Ah, good lord, Forge Blade again. Okay, good, we stopped it. And the biggest thing I will always bitch about is it never really feels like anything is connected in the world. Like, I mean, like throughout the entire beginning of the part, from like the Lake Brescia onwards, you really can't tell where exactly everything connects. I mean, where is Vile Peaks in comparison to Lake Brescia? I mean, and where is the Vile Peaks in comparison to Nautilus? Or to the Gaffer Whitewood? Or to Palimpolum? We don't even know what direction they're in. Are they north, east, south, west? We don't know! There's no actual map to follow this whole stuff on. And it's not like I don't pay attention. I've read the entirety of the data log. I've platinumed this game. I would think that I would know a lot about it. And apparently we only went up there to get that adamant bangle. Admittedly, quite a bit of this comes down to the old that I was talking about, where Final Fantasy XIII was originally meant as like a experiment to see how they could streamline the Final Fantasy series. The big problem is that they just cut way too much. A lot of exposition was really cut and just stuffed into the data log, and that's not good storytelling. And apparently now we're just going back to our original location. And I mean, how are we supposed to give a crap about the world when we don't really get to experience the world? I mean, I might give Final Fantasy X some crap, but at least the whole world of, Final Fantasy X feels like a world. You walk from one side of it to the other. You get to see the entirety of what there is in that world. You experience it firsthand, and you know how exactly it all connects. I know what the road from Luca to Xanarkand looks like, and I can tell you where all the different stops are along the way on a map. You can't do that with this game. They just like to just drop you from plot point to plot point with a lot of filler in the middle. For no other reason than to have filler. And, ah, crap. We need to get some of those debuffs off before they start deathing us. Also, Fang is almost dead, and my guys are not curing her. No, wait, don't provoke. Okay, finally they're healing her up. I thought the war was already going on between Pulse and Cocoon at that point. I mean, what else would you describe the whole, what was it they called it? I can't remember. It was the War of something that they referred to when they all were duking it out. Stop casting Asuna and just friggin' cure us, seriously. Oh, good lord. I actually might be losing this fight. Just because I do not have the well, I don't really have any damage to hit them with. And they're doing too much damage for me to actually get out of my healing setup. Hell, we don't even really know if the Pulseless Sea were really on board with the whole kill all of humanity to summon Bunavelza. Which honestly probably wouldn't have gone how the fallacy were thinking it would. I mean, according to Final Fantasy 13-3, Bunavelza is a huge jerk and probably would have just killed everybody. Mainly because he's like, okay, you are all so stupid. I'm redoing this. Great, more death and okay, good, that didn't land. And I think we've got all of our buffs up. Let's heal up again and actually try to kill some of these bastards. Okay. Let's kill some of these friggin' Daganites. Mainly because I don't like their rush attack. It knocks us on our ass, and that takes way too much time to get up from. Okay, come on, die already. Thank you! There we go. Okay, we're almost done with this friggin' fight, so we can continue on. I think we're kind of getting close to the end of this dungeon, I hope. And good lord, is the final battle a joy in and of itself. Big problem with the final battle is, you know all that incident bullshit we are dealing with right now with the sacrifices? The last boss has a 50-50 shot of just ending a battle. Seriously! Why would you give your last boss the option to just say, ah, screw you, try again? Not even the Persona series. Hell, Nocturne didn't do that kind of crap. And that game was hard as balls. Oh, no, wait. Going the wrong way. Oh, good lord. This time, it's 3 Daganites and 3 sacrifices. Oh, hell no. Oh, come on! Oh boy, this is gonna be annoying. We can't do anything because the enemy is just using friggin' rush to knock us on our asses, so we can't do anything. All the friggin' sacrifices are doing nothing but casting friggin' death. I mean, not death, anathema.
Don't give up.
And here comes the deaths. It's gonna kill her. Oh no, she actually survived. And now I can't heal because no one is actually standing up long enough to actually cast. Okay, there we go, finally. Seriously, screw that rush attack. Oh, great. And now Salt can't do anything. Stop casting Yasuna. We need heals, not status removals. We're near dead.
give up.
Okay, come on, just heal up Lightning and we can finally try to actually get our buffs up. And oh god damn it, now they're going to try to Asuna her. Honestly, I think most of this fight is just us timing out the stupid buffs on the Daganites, because I don't think they cast Power Spritz again. And then we can actually attempt to do something. Oh, nope, never mind, it's death. Seriously. Do not throw instant death and make it a game over if your party leader dies, without giving the player something they can do about it. And I have no choice but to fight you, don't I? Looks like it. And let me guess, you actually have friends, don't you? Yep, he does! He has a pair of sacrifices because screw me. Oh, come on, die already. Thank you. Well, at least it's almost dead. Probably killed it before we actually staggered it. Ah, god damn it. Hate that stupid spell. Not that death is really any friggin' better. Okay, thank you. Now let's go into superiority. Ah, dang it, Saz.
Don't give up.
And I also wish there was a way to remove Kira from a character. Because at this point, there's no point in casting it. It does not heal nearly enough for how much time they spend casting it. I mean, I guess technically it heals for about 1,200 if you count everybody it hits. But when you're in the, well, at half health and you're wanting to get everybody up as fast as possible, it's actually faster just to individually heal everybody. Starting with keeping your tank up, because you should have a tank up to actually block hits for everybody while they're getting healed. And it looks like we're actually done with that. Oh, we don't know his vulnerabilities, that's why no one casted any ends. Oh, go down already. Thank you. Your speed bump. Enjoy. And we still get a 5-star from killing it. Sure thing, Saz. Okay, and I gotta take a quick break now to go feed my dog. I will be back as soon as I can. So, BRB. And I'm back. Okay, let's do this. Whatever the hell it is that you want us to do, statue lady. And we're warped off somewhere for mini-boss fight, of course. Oh, this thing. He's part of the Titan Hunt quest, and basically he's supposed to be the ultimate challenge at the end there. At least the version at the end of that section. He hits fairly hard, he has a few good moves, although I don't know what this version does. And of course it looks like he's about to smack... Oh, hey, he only hit Fang, okay. Alright, he's de-shelled. Does any of the other debuffs work on this guy? Looks like almost all of them do, except for Pain. Probably because this guy only really fights with friggin' physical attacks. And apparently he's weak to all elements, so now we actually get the ends cast on us. And apparently this guy lost his D-shell really quick. Seriously, why did Saz lose his end fire? And why isn't anybody recasting it on him? What the hell? What are you two doing? Oh, screw it. Well, lightning just died. Been forever since we had to actually revive someone. And apparently his break limit is friggin' 99999. Guess of course it is. Wait, days actually works on... Yeah, it actually does work on him. And we actually just got it. Yay, instant chain. Well, it was dog feeding time. I already fed him. Hi there. So, where are you taking us now? Well, if you insist. The Tesseracts. Oh, boo! This is not the place to reference Transformers. That was back when your Eidolons were, well, basically being Transformers. Wait, did they just bring in, what's-his-face? Kujata from the Everyday Gorge? Why are you guys summoning them? For what reason exactly? I mean, I know they're supposed to be important, but why are they important here? Not exactly like we're fighting them. Is this supposed to show that once we're all said and done here, all the Falsi are dead?
There's nothing stopping us from climbing up there.
Oh joy, 3,000 gil. I'm so happy. And hey look, this guy is already a random encounter. And apparently we can't just sneak by this guy.
Thanks.
Dang it. Ah, joy.
We can win this.
Wait, does him using Mounting Content actually make us lose our buffs? I mean, it looks like it's supposed to be just a charge move he does in front of you, but apparently it destroys our buffs for whatever reason. Okay, good. Finally fogged his ass. Now focus on Sir Jackass back there. Stop changing my target, game. I do not want to target him. I want to target this guy, because that other guy is not that dangerous. And apparently it lost its debuffs, damn it. No, stop focusing on him. Why do you want to focus on the guy who's a weakling? Seriously, focus on the one who can actually kick our asses. Apply 3 debuffs with an attack, huh? Well, apparently it's because I always have all my buffs up. It doesn't really affect me that. I mean, it looks like it's debuffing me. Oh, stop focusing on the friggin' Templar. If I kill him, will that make you happy? Will you stop trying to focus his ass? Fine, you know what? Screw it. We'll kill the friggin' Templar because the game will not stop making me target this asshole. And of course, no one else is going to be joining in on this because now the game wants me to kill the Walrus Slice or whatever the hell it's called. And Fang's almost dead. Because that guy hits like a goddamn truck. Seriously, suddenly I'm the only one hitting him. And crap, we need superiority again. And now Saz is almost dead. So now the game wants me to kill the Władysław and not focus on the Sanctum Templar. Good lord, that thing does 2,000 damage with each hit. How do most people handle that if they don't actually grind like crazy like I do? And now Fang's almost dead, and we have to heal her again because the damage here is too damn high. Come on, stun his ass. There we go. Now he should go down quickly. And now Lightning's almost dead. And whoa, okay. Oh, okay, it just did 16,000 damage in one hit. Thank you for that! Screw this fight. Now we can just kill this stupid bastard. How the heck is it not stunned yet? Oh well, it's dead. How much HP does this guy have? 565,000. Good lord, the HP values in this game are ridiculous. And that fight was apparently worth 71,000 CP. Not a bad amount. But still a pain in the ass fight. Oh joy, 5,000 gil? Seriously, who would think that 5,000 gil is a worthwhile treasure at this point in the game? By this point, most people should at least have a tier 2 formed weapon, and, well, realize that the trapezohedrons that cost friggin' 2 million gil is the only way to upgrade them. The 5,000 gil really doesn't cut it by this point. Hi there. This fight isn't going to be nearly as bad as the one with the friggin' screw you high damage Seath hanging around. Also, why are these guys hanging out with the Seath? Seriously, why would one of these guys be fighting alongside a Seath? You would think that they would actually be trying to, you know, kill them? Am I taking crazy pills here, or wouldn't they really be doing that? Man, it took you guys long enough to actually apply Protect against enemies that, you know, hit physically. Now to start just focusing these guys down one at a time. Wait, what? Oh, son of a bitch. There's too many of them, and so they're not actually focusing this guy down. Oh well. Guess it doesn't matter that much. Fang will kill him in this next attack. Ah, crap. We're losing our haste. Whoops. Combat clinic. Wrong one. I guess we could use a bit of healing on Saz there. Thank you. I know these guys can cast Dispel, but why does that mean Faga gets such a priority over Imperil? Because seriously, Imperil's good. It's the best friggin' debuff in the game. Oh, good, and he got it applied. Well, he should be dead soon, then. Yep. And apparently Fang is doing 5-digit damage here against this guy before he's even gotten staggered. Yeah, that's a 33,000 hit there. So many numbers popping out of these guys' heads. How much CP we got? Enough for some levels. Admittedly, this is pretty pointless for Fang, since she will never actually be in the synergist role, really. Hell, she'll probably never be a medic either, because she's the group's sentinel. Wonder if Saz will actually hit 5-digit HP. Aw, he almost completely mastered it. Oh well. Sorry, food just arrived. Okay. What's her last one? It's Fringe Reward. Which admittedly is a handy ability. And just like that, Snow is a better healer than Lightning. This is my dinner. Pot roast, potatoes, and carrots. See here, she's almost done with Commando. And now she's a rank 2 Sentinel as well. Oh hey, Fang finally has higher HP than Vanille and Lightning. Isn't that amazing? A save point. I wonder if we're gonna have another one of those random boss challenges that these statues seem to give. Yep, we got warped out. So, what's our random boss fight? Isn't that the Proud Clad again? Oh, it's Tiamat Eliminator. Okay. It's totally a different thing. Totally. Even though it looks pretty much just like it. And it's immune to all the good damage debuffs. So it's basically immune to pretty much all of the debuffs then. Good lord, cast the defensive buffs already. There we go. Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like we need haste recast. Oz, why aren't you recast? Oh wait, he does still have his haste. Okay, I tried disaster. Oh, and thank you for that follow, Need You Wave. Sorry if I'm so ragey today. It's been a bad day, and, well, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIII. That's not helping me much. Oh, great. It just buffed the crap out of itself. Oh, I can't remove them? Oh, that is bull. And, oh crap, this thing causes friggin' slow on hit. Let's see if we can quickly get everyone's speed picked up. Then we'll shift into... Good lord. 3,825,000 HP. No wonder this seems to be taking forever. Doesn't really seem to do all that much damage, though. Ah, crap. She used Ruin, not... I was hoping for a Scourge, but that didn't work. Oh, okay. Now you can be hit with the good stuff. Wait, and he can be imperiled as well? Although it looks like he's causing... either dispel or debuff with whatever he's doing there. Ah, crap. And this is when he actually starts to hurt some, isn't it? Come on, land the Imperil already.
Thanks.
Yeah, it looks like Laser Ring just says screw your buffs. Okay, good. That finally hit. Oh hey, now he's dazed. I can actually just sit back, let my guys buff up a bit, and then we'll go in once he starts to get really low on the meter. Okay, time to kick its ass. There we go! Hey, Rengoku, how you doing? Time for Cerberus. Because we are going to be annihilating this. So yeah, we're just laying on the all nines. Good night, jerk. And away we go. We're about to beat the game. That's how far we are. But what were you exactly expecting, Saz? And here we are. It's the final countdown. Nope, doesn't become available yet. I'm trying to remember where we actually get a friggin' Cherub's Crown. Which is what we need to make ourselves a bit more resistant to instant death, although I think the ribbon does too. And we seem to be, well, pretty much literally in a waiting area for the final boss. Yay, some Ether Soul. Yep, and that's the last boss right up ahead. Let's swap this out for, well, not that. Where is my ribbon? Just in case it actually protects me from friggin' instant death. Honestly, the instant death is the only really big threat we're going to be facing. I mean, the last boss is annoying, but as long as you're quick with your paradigm shifts, it's not that bad.
Let's do this.
All y'all ready for some cutscenes? Because there's plenty coming.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready.
Not entirely certain why everything, they turned the brightness up way too high there.
This is it.
Moment of truth, hero.
I'd say it's more of a moment of dumbassery lightning.
Little lights. Just like in Eva.
Don't you mean like just outside?
life spark shines on, once free from its fleshly shroud.
Dodge!
Sarah!
And there's that stupid robo-owl again.
Dreams, meanwhile,
He's one of them.
shatter in a flash.
Dodge! No!
Oh, Bartandalus, you troll. You know, you keep on trying that, Snow, and you always get knocked back by that little barrier of his. Because apparently that's the real Sarah, not the one, you know, in Crystal and all that. It has to be that one tier.
Yeah, they don't work wonders. They play tricks.
You mean outside of all their godlike powers? Yeah, Bartandalus is annoying.
At last, my errant Lassie.
I thought they were Anima's Lassie, not yours, Bartandalus.
Men fight men. Men battle beasts. Cocoon wars with Pulse. There can be no end to such.
Because us Falsi are kinda dicks like that.
But Cocoon's end is imminent and inevitable. Will you not at least slay Orphan and make it quick, as an act of mercy?
Mercy? You mean murder.
You mean just like you're wanting to do to Bartandalus?
We're not here for that. We came for you.
Such willful insolence. Disappointing. You prolong Cocoon's suffering. And to what end? Refusing me but condemns another to face your focus tomorrow.
You mean there's people left?
If you truly seek salvation, you will obey.
Hi, Barty. So this fight really isn't all that different from all the other fights with Bartandalus. He's annoying, but nothing that will really stop you. Well, maybe if you're under-leveled. But seriously, we've already fought him like 3 times before. Oh no, Ultima did a whole 500 damage. This is time 3, Rengoku. Oh hey, finally those landed. Oh, I think we're actually fully buffed up. There we go. Now, just get the slow on. There we go. And in truth, every debuff you land on an enemy increases the odds of any further ones landing. I know it's not that much of a boost, but it does help, and crap. Go to Tortoise. And we don't care. Ah, crap. Bartandalus would probably be a better villain if most of his lines didn't basically be summed up as, "Hey, come on, kill Cocoon!" All the cool kids are doing it. And Barty's already almost dead. Because I'm hitting him for all 9s. 5 9s to be specific. I guess that, a speed bump. It's his next form that, well, not his next form. It's Orphan that's a bitch.
Hey, put a lid on it.
Release. At last, release.
It's done.
No, it isn't.
All right. Whew. We did it, huh?
Yep. It's that bird again.
Seriously, did you all forget that Orphan is also a Fal'Cie, sentient, and wants you to kill it? Of course it isn't over.
Yet it was formed and we saved. To flare the shell, humans should not thrive. To stout the shell, and they would not die.
This thing is just called being.
Two irreconcilable focuses we bore, yet bound were we in a cocoon prison, impervious to our power. And so we thank you for granting us our longed-for birth.
Tyson? No, not anymore.
We are the abandoned one, born but now to die. Our name is Orphan. By our hand, the world shall know.
And now we're gonna do that thing that we didn't want to do, but we're totally gonna do anyway, which is fight Orphan, which if we kill, guess what happens? Seriously, if they were wanting to keep Orphan alive, they'd be running right now and trying to avoid this combat as well possible. Ah, crap, I can't actually swap jobs here. Thank you for that. That's the usual if you put all the party members at low HP kind of a thing. Stop trying to challenge and actually guard. Thank you. And why has no one healed up Fang? I thought the AI was set to try to heal the party leader more than anybody else. Seriously, are you trying to get me killed here, AI? Oh, stop casting Cure and just heal Fang. Thank you, finally, holy crap. As I recall, this guy does have resistance to pretty much all the ailments, but once you can get them to land, ooh, are you in much better territory, especially slow. Although, admittedly, I think you have better odds once he gets broken. Oh, you jerk. Oh wait, lightning didn't get haste, crap. Also, how much HP does this bitch have? 6,780,000. Oh yeah, notice that last one down there? Yeah, that's the biggest dick move this fight has. At any point, he can just say, screw it, you gotta try again. Okay, let's heal up. Sure thing, Lightning, sure thing. Or was that Fang? Sorry. I have my volume fairly low so that it doesn't pick up in my mic. Okay, time to break his ass. Put you in the camel clutch, break your back and make you humble! There we go. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. I mean, we've already taken off about 2 mil. Oh, no, not that move. Okay, good. That's the move that has like a 50-50 shot at killing you later in the fight. Like, seriously, when my friend Lycan was streaming this, he died so many times with that attack, and ah, crap. I will admit, I do kind of like the design of Orphan being a giant sword. That's kind of cool. Hell. Since you guys seem to not want to heal me, I'll use a potion. Good, we get to live. Ah, crap. As I recall, this is big fuck you. Yep. Sorry, Kiba, can't come to the door to open for you, buddy. Okay, we got our buffs back up. We're in the green, so try disaster. Honestly, this guy's healing ability is more of an annoyance than anything else. I mean, yeah, it sucks that he heals himself, but it's for so little amounts that it barely amounts to a drop in the bucket. Swap to superiority because we're losing our haste, and I would like that up for the big finale. We also need to get healed up before we do this. And crap, Lightning lost hers. There we go. Okay, back to superiority because we lost some of our... Someone lost a haste, and there we go. Okay, let's do this. Shazam! Beach going down. Thankfully, I've gotten very lucky and no incident has actually taken root here. Oh, wait, there we go. Cerberus time! And we're gonna kick his ass. Because screw you, buddy! Yeah. I just might. And I 5-starred this guy. Okay, I'm gonna like keep it in real quick. So he stops howling at my door. So, didn't you just do the thing that you said you didn't want to do? You know, destroy Orphan, which would kill Cocoon, you know?
Have you ever paused to consider our reason for making the sea of men? We Fal'Cie are crafted for a single purpose, and granted finite power to that end. With men, it is not so.
Yes, we know. Anyone with half a brain would have figured that out.
Aspire, and through indomitable force of will achieve the impossible. Your power is beyond measure. We take the sea, that we might wield such strength. Through you, we obtained freedom from our bondage. And now, your focus alone remains.
Don't know, maybe. We'll have to see.
Quiet, and all will flee from naught. The crew's sacrifice, and that of Grand Pulse as well. Yet,
So, if you could just make our characters, like, start writhing in agony and all of that, why didn't you do that earlier? Probably not, because Bunavelza's an ass. Yes, yes, you and your self-righteous suicide. I cried when emos deserve to die. I mean, we were already fighting it. The entire previous fight, pointless outside of insert final boss battle here. Although we do have one more form.
You heard me. I said I'll do it!
You can't! I'll be fine. And you can't forget our promise. We promised to save Cocoon. We promised!
I made another promise too. To protect my family.
Even though doing this will get you killed, I'm going to protect you by getting you killed.
Fang?
Sometimes. You gotta choose! Back off!
What did you do? This ain't the time to be losing it, lady.
Wait, was she actually about to kill Vanille or something?
Hurting Vanille.
I'm not entirely certain how that helps anything.
This is my focus. No one's gonna stop me!
And somehow doing this turns her into Ragnarok. At least I think it's supposed to. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, if she could turn into Ragnarok, why we couldn't use that in combat or something. And dang it, I dropped some of my potatoes. Oh, congratulations, Fang. You turned everybody into Seath.
Is this what you meant to happen? All of them.
Congratulations, Fang. You're a failure.
After all we
Oh, except for Vanille for some reason. And then she lets herself get the crap kicked out. Seriously, what was she doing back there?
Guess I deserve it. After
I'm not even entirely certain what you did, outside of an energy explosion that apparently turned everyone into Seath. What?
sin to bear for choosing salvation.
Please, stop!
What salvation if you're letting him kill you?
Stop it!
And Bartandalus is loving this shit.
Give them back!
And her brand is glowing. That means something, right?
Salvation is form of sacrifice.
Oh, I guess that turned her into Ragnarok somehow.
From shattered shards, a new crystal legend will arise.
You know, legends will only rise if there's people to tell it. Oh, seriously, what is up with that stupid impenetrable hex field they keep on bringing up? I mean, that doesn't actually appear whenever you're fighting the bosses. It only does, like, right here. It's like, what? You are not Monokuma. Now you're just trying to make it all sound fancy when you just want to die. Suddenly flashbacks! I'm not entirely certain who's supposed to be having some of these, given that, like, the Hope and Snow one, only Hope and Snow were around for. Well, I guess Fang could have this one since she saw that all happen. Although she has remarkable editing in her memories. And good old Lightning being a dick. Lightning Smash!
Anger didn't drive us. We just...
Wait, it's you who's having these flashbacks, Vanille? Although I think anger drove Lightning for a good half of this game, so that's kind of a lie, Vanille.
Yet again. How many times?
We don't even know how she failed! All we saw was your friggin' barrier thing disappearing, and then suddenly we have flashbacks, and then she's on the ground. What happened there? Okay.
Let me go.
We take the form of Ragnarok.
We don't even know why she transformed.
Long been denied.
Okay, so now you're gonna keep on torturing, then healing her. What do you mean, what do you want? They want to die! That's what they've been saying this entire time! Have you not been paying attention, Fang?
Steep yourself in hatred. Let it infuse your soul with the strength it craves.
And I don't know why Vanille's just standing around here. Also, where are the Seath that was the rest of our party? They've suddenly disappeared.
Your awakening demands an offering of pain.
Well, apparently not, because that's what you keep on using, but it doesn't seem to work. Maybe you should try a different tack.
No! I swore I wouldn't run away anymore. I'd rather fight and lose than give up without even trying.
And what exactly is fighting going to do outside of giving it exactly what it wants? And suddenly our party isn't Seath anymore.
Miracles out of misery.
Mainly because of a literal Deus Ex Machina. And a Deus Ex Machina that doesn't really get talked about until the next game.
We've all had better
And it's actually the cause of the next game, apparently.
You can't be.
And also the third game as well, now that I'm thinking about it. Basically, Etro's kind of an idiot.
I'm sorry.
We made you go.
No, you didn't! She did!
Second time now, isn't it?
Yes, I have played The Last Remnant. I have it on Steam.
But where were you?
Somewhere cold and dark. Just thinking about everything that happened.
It was the flashback dimension. It was so cold.
And it was like
So cold!
It was like I had a glimpse of the future. Everyone was smiling and laughing.
And of course,
Even Sarah,
take a shot!
even light.
I've been forgetting about that drinking game.
New focus or something. Thinking didn't really make sense, of course. I mean, knowing we were worm bait and all. But as luck would have it, next thing I know, I feel somebody pushing me right along.
You were there too, Fang. Same side. All of us. Together to the end.
That's great and all. But you guys do remember that you came here specifically to not kill Orphan because that would destroy Cocoon, right? You do remember that part, or are you guys constantly forgetting this plot point for some reason? No, I'm not gonna let this go. Yes, I know that was an emotional thing to flash back to, but I don't know why you're doing that right now.
You're not alone anymore. We have a new family now. We stick together. You hear me?
Yes, we remember this scene game.
Yes.
Admittedly, we last saw that like a couple days ago, I think, on stream, but still.
We promised, didn't we?
What? So those couple fire blasts did more than what Ragnarok could have? Is that what you're telling me here, game? Because apparently Ragnarok failed to do any damage, and we only saw a couple fire spells smack the thing, so what exactly happened there?
Of the sea. The symbol of the focus we all faced.
Am I taking crazy pills, or is it just a game?
Fate we all shared. Proof of the promise we all made.
Oh, and hello, Spunky Cat. Sorry I didn't notice I was raging too much at this game.
The heroes never die. Come on. We've got a world to save.
Although, apparently... yeah, she isn't there anymore. Dope.
The power to destroy Cocoon.
Yep, I completely screwed up reading my beam chat, apparently.
You say you want your day of wrath, do ya? Well, it's coming right
That's
up.
giving it exactly what it wants, you dumbasses!
What they really want.
And Vanille, again, that's not how you throw the horns. Hello, Kiba, what are you doing?
We can do it.
Apparently you're in crazy mode.
I know we can. We made it this far.
Right.
Time to go destroy the world. Wait, what?
A miracle happened.
Lady Luck sure ain't on his side.
Oh, come on, Kiba. I'm distracted at the moment, okay, buddy? I can't go giving you your full attention right now, buddy. Because we're still not done. There's one more form left we gotta kill. Yes, the rage is real tonight. So now we gotta fight that wheelie dealy that was in the middle of the swordy thing.
Is that so? You don't believe in anything. You gave up on life before you were even
How do
born.
you know that?
Sat poisoning Cocoon from the inside, waiting for someone to come and destroy you. Sure, you think the end of the world is salvation. All you care about is
Yes,
death,
Kiba, hello.
So take it, and leave the rest of us alone.
You do remember what that will cause, right?
We don't think like that.
You know, if he dies, or like Cocoon stops floating and will crash into the planet.
We keep looking.
Do you guys have some plan for handling that? Because at this moment you don't seem to think so.
Saving. But it's our home, and we'll protect it or die trying. We live to make the impossible.
You are not calming up!
That is
So don't go talking like this is Gurren Lagann. Yes, creepy baby rape face. And yes, this is basically a friggin' whatchamadingus, oh hey, we can actually get debuffs on it while we're doing this. This is basically a Eidolon fight, except for you actually have to kill the Eidolon. Don't kill it in time, game over. And basically, this guy is immune to all damage until you actually manage to break it. I mean, stagger it. Honestly, this fight really isn't that bad. It's almost a gimme after the fight we just had. Oh no, it did 1,500 damage. However, well, we survived this onslaught. So yeah, now he's actually hurt. And look at how fast his HP is dropping. He's only got 3 million, yeah. Cerberus time! And yes, you can launch the final boss into the air and juggle it. And yes, this is the final boss. There is nothing past killing Orphan, and game over. 5 stars! We would have actually just gotten a friggin' trophy for doing that, and our Crystarium expands. Bye! So apparently we didn't need Ragnarok to destroy the thing, just beating on it with a sword was enough.
Stop him. We've come to save Cocoon, right? Right.
You do remember that without him, Cocoon just gets destroyed, and really, Kiba? Congratulations! You destroyed Cocoon! Are you happy now? You're giving me the crazy eyes tonight, Kiba. Why is that, hmm? And all the power goes out, and Cocoon starts to fall. Get going, heroes! Now you're probably in the minority here. I've been raging at this game for the last couple hours.
Stay together.
Hey, grab my hand.
Okay.
Fang! Vanille!
Sorry, we gotta be a Deus Ex Machina to save everything.
Vanille?
Wishes can come true. But not if you just wait for miracles. Miracles.
I want to know how the hell they knew they could do this.
Here and now.
Yes, yes, hi, Kiba. So they turn into Super Ragnarok, apparently. Apparently, Fang was doing it wrong earlier. It has to be, you have to do the fusion dance to properly turn into Ragnarok. And, apparently, Cocoon is falling into a volcano. Okay, where are you going with this, you two? Wait, what? Oh, I guess the volcano was actually on Cocoon. I don't know, it looked like they were falling down, not up. We must save this game by the power of the symbol of all the Final Fantasy series. Good old crystals. We also have to turn into the title insignia. Well, it turned into a thingy. Okay, I do not want to stare at Naked Hope's ass there, game. Could you please fix that? Because this is making me a bit uncomfortable. And I think... yeah, that's lightning. So why do they turn naked when they turn into crystals and get their clothes back magical girl style once they turn into crystal? Turn back into human, whatever.
Wake up.
Thanks for screwing with the time stream here, Retro. It really helped everybody out. And then right about here is where the ending, well, is basically an out and out lie if Final Fantasy XIII 2 is to be believed.
gave us a new one.
That's one gift I'll forgive him for not rapping.
Yeah.
This is as much as we can do. The rest is up to you.
Does this mean we completed our focus?
Cocoon's seen better days.
You mean it's basically a lifeless hunk of rock since everything in there ran on Val C.
Whatever you want to believe. It really is a miracle.
My brand! It's gone!
I don't think you giving yourself a breath exam will tell you if your brand is still there, Lightning.
It's easy to lose sight of things in a world as wide as this one. But if you keep going, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Sooner or later.
And then suddenly Sarah and Dodge are back. Because I guess Daisley didn't really shatter their crystals, or Etro did it.
Look there.
Sarah!
It is.
Daddy! Snow!
Sarah!
And then suddenly the earth opened up and swallowed Lightning whole, and she died. I'm not kidding. That's basically the explanation at the start of Final Fantasy XIII too. Apparently, the Lightning just fell into the earth and died, and didn't get to be there for the happy ending.
I guess they meant for this to be goodbye. And again, we've changed our fates before.
Come on.
Okay.
I missed you.
Take another shot.
It's okay.
Hey, come on, the apologies can wait. We got a wedding to plan. You are gonna allow it.
Wow.
Right?
You don't waste any time, do you?
No, I don't.
That's right, just charge it.
Good luck finding a good place to actually hold the ceremony. I'm pretty sure most of them are wrecked at the moment, and the people are currently in complete chaos as everything they knew and loved falls into anarchy.
Congrats.
But then again, who cares about the general populace, because the game never really did. I mean, the only thing we saw the actual, normal people do is hate the Lassie because they're from Poles, oh god! And that's pretty much it that we know about the normal, everyday people of this world. Since apparently no one lives alive on Pulse. And good luck getting all the normal people in Cocoon to live on Pulse now. You know, with all the randomly roaming monsters that are really, really powerful. Good luck with that. And that's the end of Final Fantasy XIII. And really, Kiba? Really? You just want to get on camera, don't you, buddy? You're crazy tonight. Oh boy, and it's finally over, thankfully. And this time I don't really feel all that much compulsion to watch the credits. I'm just ready for this game to be over and done with. But Final Fantasy XIII doesn't actually end there. Oh no, it's got a whole post-game. It's actually the first Final Fantasy to ever do that. It had to be 13 to be the first one to actually get one. Because we got a whole new tier of the Crystarium unlocked, you know? And you want to get all of them trophies, right? And the post-game is basically, it basically just starts you up right in front of Daisley. Well, the last save point. And, well, there's a warp back to where the Pulse friggin' gate is. So it's really easy to go back. And heck, you gotta go and try to unlock all of these. As I recall, this one is for 5-starring the final boss, which we did, so we would technically have the lightning theme now. That one is for 5-starring each of the hunt battles, which isn't really that bad if you're fully prepared for them. As long as you've mastered the friggin' the Crystarium, odds are you'll get through that pretty easily. Lore Master, you get really early on, in all honesty. I think I got that in like, the Vile Peaks the first time I played. So here, that one you get through going through the story, same with that one. That is the biggest bitch of them all, because you have to get one of each weapon and accessory. Oh yeah, you gotta go through like, I don't know, like 100 million gil or something just to get that trophy to happen. So have fun grinding! And finally, get the platinum trophy, which you'll probably get alongside Fang's thing. But in all honesty, at least this game gives some kind of reward for actually, you know, completing all the trophies. Most games don't do that, so I guess that's a nice thing that it does, if you cared. Admittedly, I don't mind the Fang theme, that one's nice, and it does give Final Fantasy sounds to your menu, so that's kind of cool, but still, don't know if it's really worth all the hours of work it takes to do. Okay, to Kurama, I just finished Final Fantasy XIII. And I am going to... Well, actually, I do have some water. Well, I guess I'll just end this stream here so that I can separate out my 13.2 playthrough, because I do upload this stuff to YouTube and all that. So, give me a second, folks, and we'll be right back with 13.2. So, BRB.